Welcome to the final of this epic try series. Usually they have 9 matches, but if I play 9 matches in this game, I am just gonna lose my mind. And we are gonna have to chase for the first time in the final. This is probably not going to end well. Let's go. First ball, 2 slips, a short cover, very attacking field. Last time they did get all out for 140 something. But this time they're gonna get off the mark with a lovely cover drive and it'll go for 4 as well. A run rate of 24. Let's see if we can restrict them under 300 because we usually struggle to even cross that 300 mark. What are they even trying to do? He's trying to loft that second ball. Oh, a yorker in the first over and it almost ends up working. Another cover drive, and this time for once our fielders are sprinting, but even that won't be enough. That will be another boundary. So far they're dealing in cover boundaries. There we go. We bowl a grand total of 9 balls and that is the third drive, but at least this time it won't go for 4. 2 slips. But I don't know if you can get the edge. Or there we go, first edge, but that was a very thick edge that goes to almost gully. That's been flicked. What are you doing? That short mid-wicket fielder should have stopped that, but it is raining boundaries so far. Well, the run rate is just awesome, 8.31. And now a misfield, but they are not going to run. No one's going behind the ball, but it still won't matter. It's still a dot ball. Oh, this might actually be close. He's tried to flick it, and there we go. Finally, our first wicket. This was not straight enough to go for a flick. He does try to flick it and ends up completely missing it. Yeah, that's hitting leg stump for sure. They have somewhat slowed down in the last 2 overs. Well, there you go. That's the answer. When your run rate just goes a little below 5, you just smack it in the air down the ground. Oh, this might be close as well. That has come back in sharply, but I think he has managed to get a little bit of bat on it. Another shot in the air. Root 3 balls, 9 runs, and he's hit 2 balls in the air. Another lofted shot. I mean, there is absolutely nothing you can do with only 2 fielders outside the boundary line and they are scoring everywhere, literally all around the ground. I mean, did I select a T20 match or what is going on? Why are they being so aggressive? This time a 6. Another drive in the gap, but this time hasn't timed it, but he is running over the ball and we have managed to get a wicket out of pure luck. I mean, there's no way they're going to get out in a proper way after playing like that, but now they get out to a very silly run out, a direct hit from almost the boundary line. Doesn't matter how they come, we have managed to take 2 wickets. Almost the third one there, so close to the outside edge. Now I'm just sick of seeing these drives. Even though we have a fielder deep on the offside, it's not going to matter. He needs to be a lot straighter. But it's not like they're scoring in only one area. Another lofted shot, this time over long off. Thankfully we only have 3 balls of this power play. Then we can set fielders outside the boundary, outside the 30-yard circle. Then let's see what they do. 10.4 overs gone, 56 for 2. We have managed to put a limit on their scoring in the last 3 or 4 overs. Man with the golden arm. 2 consecutive 5-wicket haul. This time he has been greeted with a boundary of his first over. 6 of this over already. Even after the power play, they're not looking like they're going to stop. Another attempted lofted shot. At least this time it goes nowhere. Still have that one slip fielder hoping for something. Nope. Full smacked. I think we need 2 fielders deep on the offside. I mean, seriously, they have hit boundaries everywhere. Maybe nothing fine on the offside, but other than that, they've scored at least one boundary in every part of the ground. This time over long off. And Root moves out to 25. Full toss up, got the outside edge. That fielder stops, runs and stops once again. It's not looking like he's going to stop, but out of nowhere, someone comes and stops it. Defense. That's probably the first defense of this entire innings. That's been smacked. Has he cleared that fielder? Yes, he has. Barely another meter shot and that would have been out. 15.2, 89 for 2. And almost the inside edge this time. He's hit it down the ground and once again only 4 fielders outside the line of the 30-yard circle. This will be 6 as well. Suddenly grounds seem a lot smaller. Comes down and converts that into a Yorker himself. Oh, that went to first slip but not in the way we want. Tossed up, goes for the reverse sweep, middles it but hits it straight to first slip. That is one of the dumbest ways you can ever get out. Why would you even want to play a reverse sweep with a first slip around? And he's hit it straight to him. Yeah, just away from mid-wicket, I think. Yep, that will be 4 as well. Well, they are going to continue attacking even with wickets falling all around. He's missed it, but I think he's got a little bit of an inside edge there. The run rate is still at 5.62, even with so many dot balls. This time an outside edge, even that will go for some runs. Comes down and once again converts a half volley into a Yorker and gets himself bowled. I think it came off the bat and then goes back onto the middle stump. Root goes 37 and now I think we are ahead in this match. 4 wickets gone, they still have 30 overs to bat. Swept first ball and no one can stop that. How are you going to stop it if you're jogging all around? Edged and dropped. We got so many wickets in the first 2 matches with that exact same ball tossed up outside the off stump, but this time a drop catch and slip. Another edge, thick this time. And that will be 2 as well. Even when you're bowling well, we're giving away so many runs. And another Xerox of the last ball, but this time a right-hander. And this time he's edged it well enough for that to go for 4. Edged, and this time he has taken it. Again, full toss up. This almost seems to work every time, so I think we'll have to remove first slip because it's almost like a cheat code. Every time you bowl full and a little wide, you get a wicket. 5 gone and they are actually in deep trouble even though they've scored at a good rate so far. And now an inside edge. Oh, how close was that to the off stump? Shot, drag the length back, almost worked there as well. Goes for an inside out drive off leg stump. That ball pitched on leg stump and it won't be stopped either. That was flighted up to the moon. 2 fielders deep on the offside, 2 on the leg side, but there's nothing you can do about that. Hit and I think that's 6. That just looks 6 as soon as he hit it, and it will be. This doesn't seem to be the biggest crowd, even though it is literally the biggest crowd in real life. Another edge goes fine. Now a very thin edge once again. Usually we are the ones scoring a lot of runs of edges, but this time they scored a good 50 runs of outside and inside edges. And another play and a miss. This partnership really growing. They've already gotten themselves to 170 with another 20 overs to go. This is not looking good. And now they are even beginning the attack. If they double this, we are done. Comes down. This time it was actually a full toss instead of yorking himself. He's hit that a long way up in the air. Same shot, a little different trajectory, but it won't matter. Another 6. I mean, they have a really good chance to get to 350 at least if they don't lose wickets, because even good deliveries are going for 6s of inside edges. How did that even happen? They've gotten their run rate back up to 6. And a funny little defense there, comes down and then blocks the ball. We need a wicket here. Let's go back to our strike bowlers for 2 or 3 overs. Hopefully we can break this partnership. Almost a 100-run partnership. And they've scored that at a good rate as well. Yorker doesn't work. Walks across and hits it over. Fine leg. Not that it would have mattered. That was 6, I think. No, it wasn't. Another paddle sweep. And another 4. This has gone a long way up in the air as well. There is a fielder there, but it is about 10 meters away from him. Another one, and Butler 50 of 50. A 98-meter hit, and I think that was 98 meters. It was a giant hit. Another 90 balls to go, so they are going to get to 300 at a minimum. And if they keep playing like this, who knows? Beat the outside edge. And another play and a miss. I'm just going to start appealing for everything now. Bat pops up, goes to no one, and they're playing ping pong with the ball now. Flick, I think that's 6. Another 50 for an English batsman, and they are looking really good now with so many wickets in hand. Leading edge, and of course it doesn't carry. Would have probably carried to short cover. Bat. Now he seriously need a short leg with so many balls going back onto the pad and popping up. 11 overs left, 229 already. This might actually be out. He's caught it, but he's outside the boundary line. Same shot. Can he catch this? And more importantly, can he stay inside the boundary line? Yes, he does. And finally, this partnership comes to an end. They've scored about 120 runs. When we took the 4th wicket, actually the 5th wicket, we were looking completely in control. Now the game looks almost out of reach. If we can get another 4 wickets quickly, who knows, we might actually bundle them out under 280. But this man is going like a madman, scoring boundaries everywhere. Cut. And even that is in the gap. Even though the ball is rolling, it won't go for 4 though. I think they've managed to come back for 3. Just the 2. Hit flat. There are exactly 3 fielders there, and it has gone in between all of them. That is some awesome placement. Now the 7.5 overs to go. Come on, 1 wicket here, and I think he still can restrict them under 310. Flicked. And of course, he's not going to stop that. Out of 267, I think they've scored 240 runs of just boundaries. Hit straight as an arrow. There's no one that's going to stop that. That'll be 4. Dreams of restrict them under 300 is not looking like it's going to happen. Hit once again has gone a long way up in the air. And it is out. That looked like it was going to sail over the boundary line comfortably. That was actually a very, very good surprise. Comes down and it is actually taken. Now we still might end up restricting them under 310. Only 3 wickets left. If we can knock them out, who knows? Another 10-15 runs. Oh, that was so close again. Now the ball is even starting to swing. Sit flat for a second. I thought it was going straight to that man, but of course it isn't. We are getting smacked by even the number 9 batsman. Bad again, but at least a dot ball. Still another 28 deliveries to go, but 3 wickets, that's all we need. Goes for the cart and misses that as well. Another skyer. Come on, once again go to someone's hand. This time it will clear the fence. They will get themselves over 300. He misses it, but I think it's missing the off stump. They'll sneak through for a run as well. Now another partnership is growing here for their 8th wicket. Walks 31 of 18. With another 3 overs to go, they can do a lot of damage if they keep going. Hits it straight, but has he got enough on it? Just enough. This is going to be an entertaining chase, or we might actually get all out for 150. Goes for the pull, misses that, but they're running for everything now and they'll get through. 2 overs and a ball to go. 308 already. Well, add 6 more to that. I've given him a nice proper full toss. Every single ball looks like it's going straight up, but then it goes just long enough. This time catches it once again, 1 foot on the boundary line. Starts off with a 6. They've already reached 320 with 2 overs to go. Shot goes for the pole. That was the first bouncer of this entire innings and it worked pretty well. I'm going to go for another slower bouncer. Let's see if that works. We need dot balls at all costs. Bad. It has popped up and a simple catch. I think I should have been using the bouncer a lot sooner. Well, better late than never. This over, even though it started off with a 6, is going pretty well. Shot. That's what usually happens with short deliveries. They edge the ball and it goes sailing over the keeper. 324. They've scored about 200 runs while losing 1, 2, 3 wickets. That's it. Well, last ball of the innings, 337. And they will end it with yet another boundary. 342 runs. That's how many runs we need. We haven't scored anywhere near that in this entire tournament. This is going to be a challenge. Are we once again going to go to the finals and lose it? No hundreds, but they've still managed to get to 340. Let's go first ball. We have a mountain to climb, but I think if we don't lose wickets, they should not be that hard. Just gonna block and just do anything to not lose wickets. And another solid defense. Suddenly the pitch looks a lot greener. Wood is probably gonna get up to that 150k mark. Flicked a little straight off the middle, but still we have to wait for our first run. Full driven in the gap. That was half flick, half drive. But all that effort, it still won't go for 4-3, but at least we'll get off the mark. Another flick. They have just that one fielder deep on the leg side and we'll sneak 2. And even the ground looks bigger when we are batting. Full toss. And even though it was the 13th ball of the innings, you just had to take a risk there. Nice juicy full toss, goes flying for a very flat 6. Pretty good start. I mean, it's always a good start when you see that 0 in that wicket column. Flicked a little away from mid-on, but just a single. Look at how fast he was. Another drive in the gap again. But their fielders are unusually quick, just a 2. 4.5, 19. The run rate is not anything great, but we still have 10 wickets in hand. Almost lost one there. Beautiful ball, gets the edge and just doesn't carry. And all I did there was block the ball or try to block the ball of the middle, and even that doesn't work. Too quick. He's bowling at 136 Ks. He's too quick. What happened there? Has this game screwed me out of another wicket? Oh, this is just perfect. tried so hard to not lose a wicket and we lose it in a way that was not our fault at all. The game glitches, sends my batsman out of the crease. We lose our first one. But I think we're still gonna have to be very cautious, not lose any more. Full. Oh, lovely drive. So many runs in this match so far, but that might be the 4 best of them. Lovely little punch. We need a lot more of those. And for the pole, this is gonna be tight. He throws to the wrong end and we'll make it comfortably. 8.131. We are literally crawling towards the target. We're still 300 runs away with only 40 overs to go. That'll help. Drifts on the pads. Flicked very fine. Why is he so quick? He's only bowling at 140 Ks, but short, open the face. That is one of the easiest shots in the game. If it's short and just a little wide, you can open the face. And now here comes our test. Spinners. You usually bat well for the first 10-15 overs, then spinners come and then we lose about 4 wickets in 4 overs. Hopefully that doesn't happen here because we are not going to be able to recover from that and then score another 300 runs. And for the cut, that should be wide. And once again he's too quick even though he's bowling at 130 Ks. A late cut. Has it gone fine enough? Yes, it has. He's gonna come from around the wicket. I think this is gonna make batting a lot easier, or maybe not. Went for the back foot drive, very thick edge, but that should have been taken. It was very fast. As usual, I was late. And look at that, go straight to him and we'll get a life. Another beautiful drive. Look at that timing on that. It almost goes for 4 even with 2 fielders very close in. Now off the back foot. Looking a little better. 9 wickets in hand. Now 35 overs but the run rate just keeps on climbing. Shot. There we go. Just place your bat in between the ball and guide it away. That's the 3rd boundary in that region. We haven't even taken any risks after the first few overs. This time goes off the edge, flashes away. That was luck, pure luck. 2 boundaries in a row, but I was in no control whatsoever here. This should be wide. Now he's coming from over the wicket once again. He's just gonna keep bowling very wide. Try to open the face, but he stops it. That was almost 4. Well, I was recording the last 14-15 overs, but I think that file got corrupted. So here we are, 34 overs gone, 171 for 4. We've lost, I think, 3 wickets after that. This match is right in the balance. Maybe England are just a little bit ahead with only 6 wickets in hand, but we do have a very deep batting order. This is going to be a very entertaining last 16 overs. 34.2. This partnership now growing, but we need a little bit more. Another 10 overs where we don't lose a wicket and then I think we can just launch. But still we only scored half the amount of runs and we batted for 34 overs. The required run rate almost at 10 and they are operating with spin which is making scoring very, very hard. So I'm just running as hard as possible. That's the only way we've been getting runs. Too quick, way too quick. Goes for a googly, drifts on the pads, had to take a risk. We just cannot keep going like this because the match is going to change in the next 3 or 4 overs. That's a good start. We need just a few more of those and try to keep scoring at 10 runs. 110 required or 47 gone for the flick. No timing on that but just away from that fielder and all that risk for 1 run. Full toss, hit very flat, very straight. That will be 6. That ball did not go up at all but still long enough. That's been hit very straight, and that will be 6 as well. Well, this over has started off really well, 2 sixes in a row. Another full toss. They're going for Yorkers, and because I'm standing so far, I'm literally standing in the middle of the pitch, it's all getting converted into full tosses. We're just hitting them as straight as possible. Still 87 needed of 39. Another full toss, this time not the best of timing. He'll come around and stop it, but we'll still get through for 2 though. What is even the required run rate? I think it's about 13. 18 of this over already. That's been hit down. That's a no ball. Now we're going to get a free hit. That's 4 as well. Well, this is the over that has given us some hope. Full toss, free hit, and I bungle it completely. Just the one leg by. Hit down the ground. That looked like it was going straight up, but just enough. That'll be 4. Now I think we still can do it. 6 overs, 75 needed, but we do not have anyone that can hold a bat after this. Off the back foot again, spin. How did that work? It does, and it'll get us 4. Now we just need 2 runs of every ball. This time a back foot punch doesn't work. Almost got myself run out. Hit down. Oh, look at that. And at MCG as well. Another iconic shot off the back foot. Very straight. Bowls it full. Hit it very straight. I think that will just roll away. Yes, it does. Now the required run rate isn't looking that bad. And he bowls it short. So many fielders deep on the leg side. He stops it. Can we come back for 3? Nope. I'm not going to let a run out ruin everything. Hit down. That's gone out of the ground. As soon as you hit some shots, you just know that's gone out of the ground with ease. I think we might still somehow pull this off, but 1 wicket and England are lifting the trophy. Full toss. That should be a waist high no ball. That is one of the worst balls you'll ever see, and hit for 6 appropriately, but it should also be a no ball. Hit down. Is it going to carry? Yes, it does. And right when we were looking like it's going to be an easy finish, we lose a wicket, and there's another twist. Full toss. How many full tosses are they going to gift us? 29 needed of 17. Again, a meter away from that short fine leg fielder once again. So much luck. 25 of 16. That's nothing. But again, we only have 3 wickets left. Hit down. Is it going to carry? It is not. Nope, no run outs now. Full toss again. Hit straight. Come on, go for 4, please. Yes, it does. Barely. I think they're still going to bowl another over of spin. That might be tricky, but now it's looking completely in our hands. 20 needed of 13. This might be 4 that should have been taken. That should have been out. But thanks to fielders in this game, that will go for 4. Any normal human being, and that would have been out. 2 overs, but this is going to be their final trick. Can they somehow pull it off with spin? Because if I get through this over without losing a wicket, I think we are going to win this comfortably. We'll start off with a wide. 50 needed of 12. How did that even happen? And another wide. Well, he's bowled about 7 wides in this over. I haven't scored anything off the bat. He's giving me full tosses. Still not able to get any bat on it. How many balls does he have left? He's bowled at least 12 balls. Last over, only 7 needed. I think I'm going to just stay calm. We're going to do that. Run 1s and 2s. This is going to be tight, but we'll make it now. Just 5 needed of 5. Stokes 9 overs, 92, but he still gives himself the last over. Well, he's not the captain. Flicked. And now another 2. Now just 3 needed. We can just run the ball around to the leg side. We still have 5 fielders at the deep. Even though we need less than a runner ball, but that was full. I've gone for it, gone for the glory shot, and he's dropped it. And it has gone for 4. That might be the most cinematic end to any match, because that would have been a game changer there had he caught it. But then he drops it, pops out and goes for 4. And we win this tournament unbeaten from, well, we only played 3 matches, but we're still unbeaten throughout. Let's have a look once again at this last ball. Look at where he's standing. And there is a award stage in the middle of the ground. He should have taken this. Then we would have needed like 2 of 2, I think. Drops it, pops it out and goes for 4. That was just an awesome end to an awesome tournament. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see some more India-England action in the best format of cricket, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.